I want to get into this, bro. This probably was the craziest thing I seen, bro. Like last night was the gateway program, and Candace Owens was talking about the gateway program and just different things her and Charlie Kirk would talk about, on different some deep things that probably probably shouldn't be shared to the world. Probably he never shared to the world. As a Christian, he was a Christian man. I'm not sure he's a Christian or whatever he was, but he would preach Jesus Christ and these different things. A lot of people saying that this shit cap and this and that, bro. It's not, you know from forming their opinions, but I want to say rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, nigga. Like, hey, he say some racist shit, but nobody deserved to die. Niggas be dying every day though. A lot of my ancestors, they killed white people, kill a lot of the colonizers kill a lot of people. A lot of my ancestors, so I don't have that much like just sympathy for that because it's white on white crime, bro. We never talk about you never see that shit on the internet. White on white crime. We always see black on black crime. But why don't they put the white on white crime with Charlie Kirk, bro? Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, bro. But let's get into this, bro. Candace Mark was talking. Not Candace Parker. Fuck no. Candace Owens was talking about Charlie Kirk and the Gateway program and just his different experience with astral projection. Let's get into it.
May have been marked since he was a child. We've discussed these GATE programs that they have in school, and I just think on the basis of what he told me that when he was really young, they wanted to drug him, but his mother said no, and he was really grateful for that. And instead, they decided that they could send him to this X-Men school. That's the best way I can describe it. I would certainly, by the way, for you internet sleuths, I'd like to find out which school Charlie had to attend. So he was pulled out of the regular school he was attending, and he had to go to some special school for the gifted, like he was an X-Man. And I am of the opinion, it's an opinion, I'm allowed to have it. It's obviously not a fact, but I am of the opinion, based on the discussions I had with him, that he's been monitored since. That his test scores, whatever the score, every test they probably did on him, he was off the charts, and they wanted to make sure that he was being watched. That's my theory in general. An 85% on the test, at most, before the government agents are going to swoop in and go, "Who is this genius child?" And a lot of weird things used to happen to Charlie. He would go on runs. I think I told you guys this after sundown. And when he was running, street lights would go out. Like it was like he was in a burst of energy, like he was a lightning bolt or something. I was in GATE as a kid. The pink drink. Yes, they gave me that. Did you guys all have, I need to look at the chat right now. Were you guys all forced to literally drink fluoride? I know that sounds crazy now that we know what it does, that it burns your pineal glands, but were you guys all forced to do that in class? Like take a shot of fluoride, the pink drink, the binaural sounds, and I have narcolepsy. What they have in common is REM sleep. Yeah, I think they were testing us in more ways than possible. In fact, my cousin thinks that even when they make us take hearing tests, that they're actually doing frequency tests. And if certain kids can hear certain frequencies, they mark them. When she told me that, I was like, no, not another conspiracy that I instantly believe. Drake the Wolf writes, do you ever feel like the feds are taking notes every time their story gets picked apart so that the same mistakes aren't made in the future? Or am I giving them too much credit for their? I think the cat's out of the bag, so to speak. It's out of the bag. They were doing really good for a long time. 60s was their golden decade. But I don't know, they became the magicians that believe in their own magic, and they believed in their own power, and they underestimated the power of the illusion. So it was really us believing in them that mattered more than the power that they had amassed while we believed in them. That's just my perspective. Benny writes, Fuentes on his show last night that we need to stop talking about pedos in relation to Epstein. He called the teen girls, some that are 13 and 14, barely legal. Being upset about it makes you a libtard. The only problem was him being an Israel spy. I don't watch Nick Fuentes. I obviously, as soon as I had him here and then he flipped, like somebody gave him instructions and then looked into him even slightly, it was the most obvious thing to me in the entire world. He's a federal informant. So yeah, I don't even, it doesn't even hit. I just don't care.
Yeah, Candace was talking about a lot, bro. Charlie Kirk was having these astral projection things when he was running down the street. The light bulbs would go off, and the lights would go off and different things like that. And that's very crazy because a lot of people in the spiritual community know this is a spiritual channel, bro. We went through those things. We go through those things. I didn't go through no gateway program. I didn't go through that shit. I don't even think they had that shit when I was in school. I'm a 2005, you know what I'm saying? 2005 baby. So I wonder how if have any of y'all went through a gateway program. I heard this a lot on TikTok, but I remember in like 2019, 2018, I was hearing a lot about the gateway program and those different things. I was like, bro, what the fuck is that? And like that, it was for the kids that have special abilities and different things, bro. So that's nothing new to us and nothing nuanced to us, bro. But I actually like something she said, bro, because this is very, very important for my Miphians out there, bro. My Miphians, you know how they tell us like fluoride is good, that we got the best water in this, bro. We don't even know that the fluoride is, blocking our or destroying our pineal gland, our third eye, bro. Our pineal gland is our connection, like, to everything. It's like it projects our reality, like it's our projector, bro. So like that shit was crazy as fuck. Like that we taught in Memphis that our fluoride is we had the best water because it's fluoride in the water, not knowing the fluoride blocks our pineal gland, bro. Our connection to the universe, gang. Like that shit crazy, bro. When you never talk about those things, bro. That shit crazy. But what y'all think about the Charlie Kirk? Do you really think that he was really astral projecting these different things? Even with Candace saying that, bro, I look at Candace like, sometimes I look at her like she's talking about all these different diverse topics, bro. And like, damn, I like either she really, really one of them ones that's out here fighting for us, or she's one of them very, very controlled agents, like very, very controlled, very, very she's very good at doing her job as being an agent, bro, for for the America, bro. Like I don't know how to take that, bro, but that shit was crazy when I heard that. Your next breakthrough might be one book away. I've partnered with Amazon to create an influencer storefront with all self-improvement books that help me reprogram my mind, and they can help you change how you think, move, and see this reality. All of these books and many more help me reprogram my mindset and help me make this content that I make for y'all weekly. It helped me become way more aware and align wealth with well-being. Click the link so you can reprogram your mind and create your dream reality. Love you guys. Let's get back to the video.